Happy Monday. Yeah, welcome to the start of a new week. That's very loud. Um, and Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader is what we're going to go for now. Excuse me. Um, I have briefly played this before, but didn't get very far. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's not overly complicated, but it is pretty complex in places. So, yeah, it'll be slow going at first until we get used to it. But this is what we're going to be doing on Monday and Tuesday going forward. Wednesday this week is Phasmophobia. And then Thursday, I'm going to do the Dead Space remake at the request of my son Liam, because he's played the original Dead Space on the Xbox and he really enjoyed it. He wants me to play the remake, so I said yes. There you go, it's pretty much it really. So yeah, let's get on with it. Right. Let's put it at 50%. $75. We'll put sound effects at 75 as well. Accessibility. Don't worry about that. Game. There isn't like a streaming mode or anything, is there? No. Okay. We'll do normal difficulty because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is an RPG. It has turn-based combat. Obviously, it's set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. You play a rogue trader, obviously. Hey, Celine, how are you? I've seen you a little while. What have you been up to? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Nothing serious, I hope. Apparently. He doesn't want to play. Oh, yeah. That's the weather. Plenty of that going around. I'm good, thanks. Yeah. Same old. Some of my settings are a bit off there. that should have played. Oh God, yeah, I haven't seen you. Happy New Year. That was alright. It was alright. I mean, it's when you reach a certain age, it's just the same shit, different day, really, isn't it? So, bear with me. Let's get on with this. Nope. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. And then that. And that. Let's see if that works. Why you didn't work, I'm not sure either. So let's fix that as well. What was this? Oh, fucking hell. No. Right, there we go. I will be with you shortly. Okay. I'll try this again quickly. Okay, so that's coming up now. Still no clip player, which is annoying. Anyway. There we go. Yeah, it was Christmas and New Year was okay. Christmas Day I was here with the kids, and then they went to their mum's. So I spent the next few days up until New Year, the 1st of January, at Sparkley's, my fiance. And then came home just in time to see the kids, and went back to school, all that good stuff. Yeah. In other news, we are expecting a baby boy during June, the end of June. So that should be fun. Right. So, thank you. So that'll be number 4 for me, at number 6 for Sparkley. So between us we'll have 9 children. So Warriors, man, let's go custom character because I don't know what I'm doing here. So, okay. Portrait. The full raid group and a backup, absolutely. So, when the baby's about 6 months old enough to hold his head up, I'll be sitting here with a papoose on, camera will be tilted down slightly, and baby will be streaming with me. I've already got a name. Perrin, P-E-R-R-I-N. I kind of like that picture. Hello Miranda, how are you? How's day one of Trump? Is he in yet? All official. Right, so that's the portrait we're going to go for. I want to kind of look like him already. Appearance. Okay. Ready. That'll do. Okay. Skin tone's fine. That'll be me in a few years with all the babies. Okay. We'll just do that. There we go. Eyebrows. Yeah, we'll keep that. Eyebrow colour. Beard. There we go. You work with Trumpers. Bless. I was talking to one yesterday. That shit crazy. Rather have Trump than Biden, because Biden's an old man who just is senile, apparently. There we go, that'll do. Tattoo. Fuck it, that'll do. Augmentations. I don't really want any augmentations to mar my beautiful face. We'll have a campaign stud. There you go.
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
A new challenge for me.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen.
Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem.
Applaud my brilliance.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, don't like you.
I will delight my masters with your demise.
Lance batteries, volley!
We have purified the battlefield of the...
For the glory of the dynasty! I'll see you terminated!
Boo.
Let chaos paint the stars red.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
The best defense is a good offense.
Oh, fuck it, that'll do. Homeworld, okay. No, you've probably come across plenty of them. The Death Worlds would get once per combat when the wounds of a Death World character drop below 30%, they gain plus 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. It's fucking confusing, this game. Death World characters also gain a plus 20% bonus to dodge and armour while they have at least one temporary wound from any source. Voidborn. Hive World. Forge World. Imperial World. Humanity's finest. Ooh, Fortress World. Never stop shooting. I like that. Kind of want intelligence. Intelligence and willpower. Intelligence and toughness. We'll go that way. Origin. Astra Militarum, commonly known as the Imperial Guard, is the primary fighting force of the Imperium and the first line of defence. For the myriad threats that endanger the existence of humanity in the 41st millennium, you've served on commanders, so... I don't want to go down the Psycho route, to be fair. Oh, yeah, that one. Triumph. Through reforms and leadership, you restored a broken Imperial Guard regiment to its former martial glory. You and the guards defeated the Shrine World, defended the Shrine World, and received a high commendation for your feet. Why would my feet need it? I need socks and shoes for my feet, not a commendation. You utilized your talents command to great victory over the ruinous powers. We'll do Apex of Brilliance. Why the fuck not? Oh. Grim Portents. I lost an entire regiment to the Immaterium during a Gellerfield failure. Yet you yourself emerged unscathed. Did I look down the back of the sofa for them? As the Commander-in-Chief of disastrous military came, you're buried in shame. Captured by heretics, suffered unbearable torture at the hands of humanity's enemies. We'll do that one. Archetypes, okay. I choose one of the first tier archetypes at this moment. Archetypes are development paths that your characters follow. Right, so this will be my... It's my class, basically. Warrior. Warriors are combatants boasting exceptional melee prowess. Yeah, think of 40k. It's a 40k RPG, so 40k Baldur's Gate 3, I suppose, but not as immersive. I don't know. It's hard to sort of list. It's definitely an RPG, and I love the 40k universe and the lore. I used to work for Games Workshop back in the day, in the late 90s. I haven't played any of their games for what seems like a millennia, but I love the lore. The lore in 40k is immense, and I really enjoy it. So when this game came out, it was a no-brainer that I would get it. I've kind of put off streaming it, so because obviously Baldur's Gate 3 was the first game I streamed, and it's a big game, RPG. This game isn't as talky, but I do love RPGs, so I wanted to get a few others out of the way before I tackled this one. So here we are. So, warriors and melee combatants. Officers will power fellowship to improve the combat capabilities of their allies, turning them into even greater threats on the battlefield. Extra turn, single target buffs, rescuing allies' momentum. Operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in enemies' defense. None can withstand attack from... okay. Soldier ranged. So ranged, melee... intelligence and perception. Exploits. If the operative hits a target with an exploit stack, the attack deals +5 times percentage bonus % more damage. The damage is also increased by 10% for each exploit on the target. The attack removes all exploits. Okay. Expose weakness. Removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's dodge parry an enemy. 15 plus 6 until the start up to his next turn. Okay, I understand. So that give me a damage boost, that's a debuff. Let's go operative. Spoilt Coffee, welcome into the chat. First time chat. My favourite faction, what, in 40k universe? Oh, that's a tough one, to be honest. Necrons and fight orcs, very funny. Necrons are a pain in the fucking arse to fight against. Orcs are hilarious. I mean, I got into 40k when Space Marine Epic scale was called. It was called Space Marine, and you could get Adeptus Titanicus, the big box set with all the Titans in it and stuff. And 40k was the Rogue Trader book. So, way back, you're looking at about 1988, 1989, I started getting intrigued by the 40k universe. There's been a lot of variations since then. I've never played orcs, but I know a lot about them because my brother wanted to play orcs, so I got the source book, I suppose you'd call it. It's all changed now. I haven't played 40k since the late 90s, so 99. I don't like the whole Primaris thing, to be fair. I'd say Chaos. I like Chaos. For the Emperor, yeah. I love the Dawn of War games. I was playing Dawn of War Dark Crusade just before I started playing this today. I've played that game many times to completion. I always just choose different factions. I hate playing as the Orcs or the Necrons or Chaos. At the minute I'm playing as Imperial Guard. I did have a Tau army when they first came out. So yeah, quite a lot. My chat's gone down apparently. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I don't need that because I'm going to be ranged. So ballistic, intelligence and perception are the ones I'm going to go for because persuasion's pretty low. Fellowship is what? Ability to interact with other creatures to deceive, charm or befriend them. High fellowship will help a character find a way to approach a gathering of unsociable servants or to effectively make detail. White Scars. See, I've got the Horus Heresy books when they first came out. At the minute, I've got up to... Oh, fuck me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're the first 12, I think, books. But I've also got the Horus Heresy Collected Visions, which has been out of print for quite a while and is now actually worth quite a bit of money. But I will never sell. I love my book collection. I'll never sell it. And the White Scars in that are fucking awesome. I love the Horus Heresy. I've also got random 40k books like Farseer, Eye of Terror, and Soul Drinker. So yeah. We'll go. What should we call our ship? Yeah, see, everyone... I've played Marines, and when I first started and I was a little kid, I went Ultramarines like everyone fucking does. Then I was sort of... one of my mates started doing Ultramarines, so I switched to Blood Angels, but I found that Dark Angels and Space Wolves are my favourite chapters. But, yeah, I switched to Guard and Tau. Because one of my mates... Hey! Yes. How you doing, Watsy? For some reason, my clip player's not working. I don't know why. I hope it works on the... Good, man. I hope it works on the break. But Envy wanted to start reading them, but it's impossible to get the first few books. Yeah, no, my copy of Horus Rising is starting to fall apart. I've got most of them on audiobooks. Right, see, normally I ask for backseat gaming, but I don't know what I'm doing, so feel free to jump in and tell me what I am doing and not doing. I've gone for operative. Name your ship Nautiloid. Night Lords are cool. Call it the Nautiloid. The sexy Nautiloid. There we go. Is that you spell Nautiloid? Yeah. The sexy Nautiloid. You can only choose a sword class frigate. If I got the pre-order bonus and stuff, there's a different frigate you can get, but it doesn't make any difference, to be fair. Right, so, Watsy, this is what I've got. Is it any good? Definitely going to edit the name. What are we feeling? Are we liking this? Is this any good? Should we go? Should we start? Sweet, let's go. Right, it's not as talky as Baldur's Gate 3 is. Just bear that in mind. There's a lot of reading, a lot of lore in this game. So I'll either read it out or won't, depending on how my voice is going. I'll try and leave things up long enough for you guys to read stuff if you want to. Hopefully nothing appear in the bottom right, because that's where I am. I might have to move my camera, but we'll see. Does the audio sound okay? fall over.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
So it's Conrad Voigtveer. Right, so if it's got, like, here, highlighted like this... Oh, good, you can see it, that's fine. Then I can go over it and it tells... So the Emperor of Mankind, the guide, the ruler, and the higher power to which humanity offers their prayers for aid and deliverance. Most would be driven mad with despair if they knew the truth. Yeah. Right.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity.
Yeah, when the black ships come. Hey, baby. I've got everyone with the intros turning up today. I'm annoyed that my clip player's not working. Gay. So fucking gay.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
A rogue trader, a subject of the Imperium with a unique hereditary title. A rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. The 40k universe is a fucking horrible place to live in. It really is. And being a rogue trader is probably one of the better things you could do. Let's be a High Lord of Terror, perhaps. But it's just, yeah. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And the average common citizen is just a very small piece in a very large machine. It's a horrible, horrible place. Lieutenant Grumpy Skippo Grimald, commander of the 8th Army of Skethen Genesis. Oh, well, okay. Lieutenant General.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander.
Yeah, living in space sounds cool, but most of them don't live in space. They live on planets, which would be like, if you're in a hive city, you're fucked. Yeah, it's just not a nice place. So the Astra Militarum, the primary combat force of the first line of defense of the Imperium, also known as the Imperial Guard. Yes. It's very... yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you know, the Emperor's a fucking chaos god, really. Purge the heretic. But yeah, 40k universe is very the fanatics, xenophobic, they hate aliens or anyone that isn't human. Very fascist. Yeah. Biggie does not say to worship him. He never wanted that. Thank you kindly. I'm still looking for the novelisation of how Rabute Guilliman, whatever his fucking name is, came out of stasis, all that sort of shit, because it's just spread across army books. And they need to novelise it properly. Because I'm not going to buy that shit. I'd rather just read a novel about the whole fucking thing. The Fall of Cadia, all of that shit should be in a novel. And it's not yet, which is annoying me. That's what the Inquisitors told you. Yeah, don't argue with them fuckers.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor. There is, and you will meet him soon enough. Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct. So that you may fulfill your blood duty, whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
So the Imperium of Man is the galaxy's spanning interstellar human empire ruled by the living god who is known as the Emperor of Mankind. It's essentially a corpse on a throne, kept alive against his wishes for 10,000 years.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias.
It's so funny.
I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
So the Warrant of Trade is a sacred relic document that affirms the preeminent rights of a rogue trader throughout the galaxy. Orcs are hilarious. My favourite Warhammer fantasy, as it used to be known, race would be the Skaven. I'm a firm believer that red ones go faster. The rats. Hey, Baldy. Yeah, I think they're funny.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Thus far.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Rogue trader Theodora von Valencias desires to personally meet with the person recently bought, so me. Alright, so this is a temple to the Emperor on board the ship. Very gothic. architecture.
Let us not dawdle.
Wasn't very helpful. Sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. Incomprehensible information is displayed on a large screen above the cogitators. That's basically a computer with a cogitator.
I always have a backup plan.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Your demise is already calculated.
Okay. Grumpy, shoot and don't really get close. Hello, Archie. How are you? Fuck. Move, attack, and use your abilities standard. Movement points, yeah. Don't get close. Not take cover anywhere. Just casually stroll up there. Action points. Right, regimental tactics. Visual tactic there.
He's as good as done.
Okay. How do I end the turn? Ah, there we go, down here. Ooh! Put a picture on Discord. Or in the chat. I'll do this as well.
Who if not me?
It's a tattoo of a picture of Kai's face on your back.
I'll make it happen.
Right.
I'll see to it.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Where the fuck have you guys been?
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety,
operative.
I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Officer Noble, yeah. I went guardsman, basically. While Servitor's head is still smouldering, it seemed the cause of its malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force. A Servitor is basically a cyborg. They're mind-wiped and, yeah, enslaved. Technology is a bit weird in 40k. Tarantula sentry gun, constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct in the manufactoriums of Kiva Gamma. There was, but AI fucked them up, so they banned it. Lehman Russ battle tank, reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor, the first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortes Sturm. Hello, servant.
Keep your wits about you.
You always do. Unfinished exhibit. Raise your head again. They tell everyone off. Grey-green crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard coming from the artifact. Xenos. A strange object that resembles sea coral. The porous surface is pitted, a sign that it's been underwater. Stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hue as if someone has captured a piece of turbulent sea within the rock. Zoom in a bit so you guys can see. Oh god, the lore and stuff in it is amazing. So, a massive golden amalgam into space, interspersed with sparkling particles, and dinosaur poop. Black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact. And an alien dildo. A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be a handcrafted object. Symbols carved with a primitive tool visible on the surface.
I always keep my options open.
Alright. Okay, can't go that way. Where am I supposed to go then? Go this way then.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I don't go just yet. Okay.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide.
Oh.
Practically an admission of heresy.
Oh, don't do that. Right, I've got an ad break coming up, so I won't go any further in the conversation. I'll run it now to get it out of the way. I will be back in a minute. Welcome back. What is that? Okay.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin, stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants and bone. The nervously twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tic, the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that's taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Edelthrad, Theodora von Valencius's features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasise the difference in status between her and Ethelthred. Next to two of them, you see two more men. One is a grey-haired officer of impeccable bearing, who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a behemoth bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manner of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence. Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Ethelthred, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Dick.
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity.
Okay.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Okay.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Does this mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthred may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voigtvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse. Service in the Astra Militarum is a trial from which very few people emerge with their life. That you have risen through the ranks of the Imperial Guard and assumed command of an army is a testament to your astuteness, both on the battlefield and in the tangled net of officer intrigues.
Officer.
I assure you, the company that a rogue trader keeps will offer you plenty of chances to demonstrate both your diplomatic skills and your combat prowess. Moreover, your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of the von Valancius dynasty, well, so much the better.
Your outstanding intellect is known. What? Okay.
Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Fuck you, bitch.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand that... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars.
I'm a general, I must know, for fuck's sake.
Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield,
Event
we
Horizon.
shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require
40K
hundreds
movie.
of years in a matter of weeks instead. Sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars.
Yeah, I don't care.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
You may have anticipated, bitch, not me. Bad guys.
To arms!
There's the initiative order. He's right, we do have 2 arms.
Emperor, protect me!
Go on. Go on.
I took care of this one.
Yep, you did.
Follow my lead.
Death to the heretics!
Jesus Christ.
Chaos guides me.
Pain and duty go hand in
For
hand.
the weak.
You shot me. Motherfucker.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature. It's as good as done. Who, if not, your end was inevitable.
Yeah, fuck you, bastard.
I'll make it happen.
Death to non-believers.
Brace yourself, Abelard. Just a minor setback.
Fucking hell. You fuckers don't need me then, Jesus Christ.
Die! See my great works, masters!
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Metal guns are cool. Oh, there's 2 over there. I guess we'll shoot them.
I'll see to it personally. On it. Another enemy down.
Out of my way!
Mercy for
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Stay vigilant. For the glory of the Imperium!
Once again, you turn up too late.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Whoreson?
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Orford.
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
I don't like you.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Gonna shoot that.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Okay.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a
Hey, Viral.
Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve?
She doesn't know about the demon, though.
Report!
She doesn't know about the hot dog monster.
It's working. Sort
Stay
of.
right here.
It does work, kind of. How you doing, Viral? What were you playing? What were you playing? Hammer Watch.
Disenchanted man. She gonna bane his ass?
Heroes of Hammer. Oh, well, yeah, I did watch a little bit of that. I've played it briefly before. I got a bit further than this, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I've got quite a few people in chat helping me because I'm useless at this. I do love 40k though, very, very up on the lore on that. So this is a dream come true, this game. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Viral, for the raid. For those that don't know, I'm Grumpy Grey Dad. I stream all sorts of weird and wonderful shit that I find interesting. Mainly RPGs, horror games, that sort of stuff. Welcome in. Feel free to hang around. Bear with me a second. Hello? Bear with me. Kids. Sorry about that. My children are playing the bun. Phone's going. Silly buggers. Right, what are we doing?
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Planned?
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once.
Okay.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study.
And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Ethelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Ethelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Ethelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Then move out! Mort, come.
I really don't like her.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Yeah. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Promise me a special destiny. Lee shocking with trailing gaming history. Yep. A special destiny in mind. Bring out the sex servitors. Hey.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of rock shit?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's curb. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Heretic.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
The blade flashes in the dim light, drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sorcerers' voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate, go to the gate. through the influence, wounded by a corrupted weapon, it led to a warp entity invading my mind. Oh, wonderful. There's a little robot dude there. Okay. In the gateway you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor. Mindless cybernetic drones created from a fusion of human flesh and robotic technology used to carry out simple manual tasks. An obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. Examine the device. Tech use test succeeded. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for this machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this may be some kind of archaeotech relic. A rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that fill your head after Voitvir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. The sentinel's jaw clamped around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servant's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several more minutes pass, the sentinel jaw remains closed and you begin to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and prevent none of this ever.
High levels of caustic humours. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You can understand where the quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the sentinel, the cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity called in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Well, there is still another way.
Okay. Enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. The massive doors are made of heavy metal and look impregnable. And there's the warrant of trade. Huge thing.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Rubbish.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Yeah, great.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating.
Okay.
To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the Warren chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
As the game still unfolds, you see a notification top of the screen indicating the status of your current objective has been updated and that new information will be added to your journal. You can open it by pressing J, blah blah blah. Journal entries, hope you keep track. Yes, okay. Okay, so tab brings up the goodies. Hello, bad guys.
Run, fools, or fall!
Yeah. Nice. Hello.
Master! Whatever are you doing in the Warren chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized.
Yay!
I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
While fighting, the character can lose some of their wounds. The character will suffer an injury after being attacked by Conrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. The percentage of wounds the character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game it chooses. Injuries reduce the character's resolve. A character who suffers an injury is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, a fresh injury becomes an old injury. Fresh injury can be healed using a medikit without passing any skill tests. Old injuries can be healed with a medikit, but they require the character administering a treatment to pass a Medicaid skill test to succeed. Use medikits to restore wounds and heal injuries. Note that when a character loses all their wounds, they fall unconscious. Okay, makes sense. So, wounds are like hit points. Once the combat is over, the wounds of all party members replenished automatically, but any injuries they may have sustained remain. These can be healed with a medikit. Right. Medikits can be used by characters with field medic feature, basic skill, Medicaid, or have taken Medicaid skill advancement at least once. If a character uses a medikit in battle, a Medicaid skill test determines the number of wounds that will be restored as a result. Abelard can heal your character's injury. Click on him, select the Medicaid. Yeah.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Let's patch you up.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day. I know how to take risks.
Okay.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Okay.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered.
Could be.
Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak.
Oh no.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the warp. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet. You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I did no such thing.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Because I'm better than she is.
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterium. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Okay.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Yes, we must.
Come.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
Yes.
Onward.
Onward.
No mercy to those who oppose Von Valancius!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Okay. So I want to go there. I want you to go there.
I serve the ruinous power!
I've suffered worse.
Chaos guides me!
Ugh! Pain and duty go
Chaos
hand in hand.
guides me!
Combat ability to characters differ depending on their archetype. I'll figure it out.
It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
Yeah, fuck you.
Who if not me?
I've suffered worse.
Crush the feeble!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Fucking hell. There's a warrior, melee combat, la la la. Can't charge. Yeah, can't do that. What's this? Cleave.
Indeed. The more, the better.
Fucking hell.
At your beck and call.
So let's put the debuff on him. And then
I'll make it happen.
kill him. Okay. Can't do anything else.
Reduce to dust.
Here we go. It?
Let us not dawdle. Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Collector.
I always have a backup plan.
Make sure there's nothing else. Doesn't appear to be. Just in case I get stuck in melee. Have a look at you. Got a sword. I'll give you that as well. Don't stack for some reason, but that's okay. Okay, level up. What's this? 2 skill. As long as that rank is possible to increase character skill, the higher the skill score, the easier it will be to pass corresponding skill tests. Okay. Why is there a little intelligence? Intelligence. I guess. Is that it? I'm not sure what I just did there. There you go. Okay. Athletics. Detonate traps. Increases those. Give that to you. Okay. Oh, whoops. I completely ignored the thumbs up. Never mind.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Alright.
I always keep my options open.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
Okay.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Yeah, she's batshit crazy. It's the warp. It's an alternate dimension of pure energy and madness existing as a mirror to real space, also known as the Immaterium, Empyrean, Ether, Sea of Souls, or Warp Space. Think of it, yes, parallel dimension, we travel through it. And that's where the Chaos Gods live. It's also where Psychers get their power from. That's psychics. And, yeah, it's space hell. And most Psychers are batshit crazy because of their connection to the warp. The entity in my consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well.
Yeah.
Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
Right then.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said Without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay. Falling piece of debris almost proved fatal to me. There we go. Shocker.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Door does not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut. Ew. Viscous, what a great word. I guess we're going this way then.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. Your demise is already calculated.
Right. So, yeah, that does.
Will do. What is this foreboding? Was that you? Or anything else?
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down. On it.
That's what you get, motherfucker.
I will do my duty. One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
Death to the weak!
A temporary setback.
Death to non-believers! Out of my way!
I've suffered worse.
Will do. Anything else? Farewell.
Nice. Yeah, it's because I've got what a fella.
Was that you? Or
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Yes, it was.
Indeed.
Yeah, he's got that ability he keeps once per battle. I think that just puts his armour up like stupidly high. The creature in the chair appears to have become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through two dark grilled like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, two ordinary eyes, as well as a third one that sits in the centre of its forehead. Yummy.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
It's break time, so I'm going to do that now. And we'll come back to this in a minute. See you in a sec. Ah! Oh! Oh! Fuck off! Oh God! I don't like it. Oh fucking hell! God! Oh God! What's happening? Oh no! What's going on? Oh!
I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
Fuck!
Raubon, are we to be outdone?
Please, just shut up. Stop her talking, for fuck's sake. Don't laugh creepily again.
One homeland.
Pope Melton, speak to me.
Oh, he's literally right behind you.
Right behind you.
Pope Melton.
Oh God, it's Nan again. Hi, Nan. I would if I could. Go around the back or the front. Where have your eyeballs gone?
Alfinord, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
No mention of me, I notice. Hello.
And you, dear friend.
Oh, dear friend's a bit much, to be fair. Keep your distance, love. Oh, you can't fucking... Oh.
Yourself, Raubon. You said only that which the people needed to hear.
It's a horrible
All present
voice.
have done the same.
Stop speaking.
Our citizens had become lost to hope.
Yeah.
If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent.
Ugh, fuck. Ugh, I hate that voice. It goes right through me.
Our enemy
Ah, she's
condemns
still
us
going.
for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being?
Oh God, someone else too.
While we
God.
labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Oh, thank Christ.
Your Majesty speaks true.
Whew.
For
yes. Oh fuck! Oh my God! Jesus fucking Christ, Santa, you're starting to piss me off now, man. She's still trying.
No, no,
Piano.
no.
How do I
We got the bunny girl as well.
How do I fucking fight this piano?
No, look. There's a wolf pet woman over here riding a wolf.
Yeah, we put the statue. And then they got this as well.
That's Little Red Riding Hood. There's a rabbit. Uh-oh. Did you say fuck you in your pee bowl?
I'm glad she said pee bowl and not pee hole.
fuck you in your pee hole with a rusty coat hanger. Oh fuck!
Hold on, are you ready, Nosy?
Right,
on
ready?
go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh fucking hell, I'm slow as shit.
Right,
You got all the single ladies? Okay, we'll stop. And then ready? On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, look at the timing. Oh, look at us all. Yeah.
Outstanding patriotisms.
Nice.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, GG boys, GG.
Level up.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Actually, we leveled up quite a few times.
I'm Space Chief
Oh,
Prime.
oh,
+2.
yes!
Yeah. Clip that shit.
God,
Let's
clip
go.
it, Nosy, clip
It
it.
makes you wonder whether they rebalance the
Substance to it. There's no bones in them. It's just that.
It's so creepy.
But the fingers, that's actually really good that he's doing that.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised you could ask. Oh, 10 out of 10. Please do the wind up middle finger. I want to see it, how well it can.
That's impressive.
I like it.
Where the fuck are where are the knives?
Why aren't you coming?
Because I don't want to. You scare me. Leave me alone.
Rebecca.
No, Rebecca's not here right now. Okay? Very busy. I told you before about disturbing me at work.
Rebecca.
No, it's not my name. Not today, anyway. Aha, down here.
Why aren't you coming?
Because I'm
I can hear someone talking. It keeps going up and down.
Oh, yes.
No, I heard that.
Shit, what the fuck?
What?
He's thinking King
It's counting down.
Miranda's hiding in the wardrobe.
No, I heard it counting.
Damn it, that's wrong.
Was it counting? I need more beavers.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck are you? No! No, Santa, please. No, don't. Why? Oh, I'm going there, have I? Are you pointing to it? He is. Fucking hell. Ah, you. Oh! Fuck you! Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, you hiding?
It's in there. It's in that.
Yeah.
Eat.
Fuck this, I'm having it. I can't open the door. You still
Who did he kill?
Miranda.
Fuck.
We're such brave, honourable men. Throw the woman first. Throw the woman in front of him.
The woman's being attacked. Run away! She's like, let me in the wardrobe. No, fuck off. You deal with it.
Push the woman in front of him.
One of you.
Oh, that's funny.
That was good though.
All grumpy.
Get ready to die. I'm coming for you. Hello.
Oh,
That's so funny.
Hey, do you like jazz?
I am toast.
I can't believe that works so well. How does it track your fingers? Oh, that looks so
haptic
weird.
gloves on.
Your body's turned.
Yeah. Oh, stop it. No. It's like AI trying to do art.
Got like 20 fingers. Oh,
Oh, that's
yes.
just beautiful. Beautiful. Ah! I'm fucking lost. Ah! Ah, fuck you! Ah, you can't! Fuck! Ah, you bastard!
You're singing to me.
He just.
Go away! Ah! I saw his arse cheeks.
What other tools are there? Whoa!
Fucking. Oh my god.
For the sake of chat, this is what Tibor texted me this morning. Where is it? 8:34 AM. In my dream, you peed on me. So the house was on fire and I was asleep. The only way you could think of to wake me up was to pee on me, and you laughed whilst doing so. Strange, I actually felt the warmth from it. I had a sensory deprivation, which is odd. That's what he sent me this morning.
Why aren't you coming?
What? Oh, God.
Rebecca!
Hi. Santa Claus, you fucking asshole. Hey, you... Oh, you fat cunt. You fucking wait till I see you in town tomorrow. Oh, I don't care if you're in your grotto with the fucking elves and all them kids. I'm going to stab you in the face. Oh. Ooh. Fucking
No.
Whoa!
She's in the dress. She's in the dress.
Fucking hell. Ah! Oh! Oh! Fuck off! You hear almost like a giggling noise, and like whee, as the swarm shoots past you. Romlin lowers his pants and starts to piss on the head by Megami's request.
What are you on about? There was no piss.
Whilst
carry on.
the girls are investigating the room, Romlin decides to urinate on the severed head of his former party member. Roll a dexterity check.
Ability check, yeah.
Yeah, dexterity ability, yeah. 16. With practiced aim, he gets first in one eyeball, then the other, and then in the mouth with an impressive, powerful stream. Almost knocking the head over.
Nom.
Nom.
Piano.
Piano.
Piano! Play the fucking piano! God damn!
Piano.
Fuck!
I'm cooking.
Shit.
That laugh.
Extraction complete.
What's that? Did we die?
Did we all die?
I don't know.
It looked like it. In the chat box it said we all died.
I think I'm the only one that lived.
You did not.
No,
someone didn't make it. Nosy died.
How the fuck did you kill me?
I got to clip that one.
I don't even know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your faces.
You fucking wait, you little bastard! Fucking wait till my turn!
That's not a happy lady. I couldn't quite help but notice the painting in your room as I accidentally walked in there.
Yeah, that's well, some old comrades.
It was very nice.
I think some of them not with us anymore, sadly, but
that's a shame.
As she talks to herself as you just walk down the stairs.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
He just walked off.
It was an accident.
She's like, she's opening up old wounds here. It's like, oh yeah, there's a picture of all your dead friends there. And she's like, yeah, it's really sad. And you're like, oh well. I just wander down the stairs. She's like,
Just spat my drink out over my laptop.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Okay.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Okay.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids. And the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static, interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Navigator appears dead, only a slight movement of his chest and the twitching of his eyelids let you know that he's still clinging to life. Oh, wonderful. Let's rob the bodies.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Navigator Sanctum is the private haven of the ship's guide through the warp and is a death trap. I shall in, yeah. For anyone left inside after translation to the warp. Oh, isn't that where we are?
I know how to take risks.
What's this? Inventory, character, journal, map, corpus, Valancius. No. Cargo management, formation. Okay, nothing else here. Budge. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Thank you, baby. Aha. Officer's dick. That lift.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Oh, sister of battle.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she's not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. Oh, lovely.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Yes.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain, and that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Boo.
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
It's Event Horizon.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Door is closed. Receives a new, more efficient weapon for your character. Have I? Door will not move an inch till it's blocked. Supposed to be in there. I guess so. Could I have gone that way? No, I couldn't.
To arms! Your Emperor won't save you!
Just a minor setback.
There we go. Subject is plus 4 MP. Makes attack cost minus 1 AP less and does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Like run and gun, basically. The momentum, your party members can use unique abilities called heroic acts and desperate measures. The level momentum changes depending on the actions of the characters. The gauge which is 175 or more, any party member can use a heroic act.
I'll do it.
Not bad.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Casually walks over there.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, good enough.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Oh, there's more of them. Wonderful.
Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
What am I going to get? Fucking hell. Finally.
I refuse. I'll see to it, but it's as good as done.
It will be done. I took care of this one. At your beck and call.
Death to the weak.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Eradicated!
Nice.
There is movement in the Empyrean. Will do. Be gone!
Death to non-believers.
Just you two left. It seems it is.
On it. Who, if not me? Another enemy down.
Yeah. That's what you get, motherfucker.
Someone else can do this. Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Here we go.
Is there money to be made? Fate and fortune favor the bold.
There we go.
Success is the only outcome I accept. Let us not dawdle. What do we have here?
I don't know what half this stuff is yet, but I guess we'll figure that out later. Books.
I always have a backup plan.
Cozy little seating area, lovely. charge, multi-key. Tech use.
Just as I planned.
That shouldn't have cost me anything. Store the power supply.
That's how it's done. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Available 3, available 1 for tech use.
Just as I planned.
Doesn't require anything. We'll do that. Oh, something over here. We'll have that as well. Thank you kindly. Loot everything.
I always keep my options open.
Not that. So how do I select the entire group then? Let's have a look in here first. That shotgun. Ooh, well-maintained sniper rifle. Better. We'll have that, thank you kindly. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Staff, multi-key. So I do. Cool. I like that as well. Thank you very much. What about you, natty bitch? Yep, okay. Pretty much it. Options. Trolls. Backspace. Okay, that's what I want.
I better myself through my service.
Sweet.
I will lead us to fortune.
Yes, you will. What's this? Operative removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's dodge of it, so that's the debuff. Okay. All incoming damage reduced by 2, war against plus 10 temporary wounds. Okay. Use an operative, so yeah, debuff. What do you get? Revel in slaughter. Soldier immediately removes the wounded effect in the combat soldier against the following plus 10. Okay, not reset between rounds. Good. Okie dokie then.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
No worries, mate. Thank you for stopping by.
I always get the job done.
Would you look at that?
The roar of the flames rings in your ears and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recall from the scorching heat wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in a raging wall of fire. You're surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming. Yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and when you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you, it's Theodora von Valentius. Heretic that she is. Only 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Kids are being very loud.
Are you lost, my heir?
Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword. It was really an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality. I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. Dogmatic, ironclast, or heretical. Which includes 5 rank. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Motion through the ranks of each of the 3 directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, unique abilities, and also changes the attitudes of others towards your character. So some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. Oh. The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Right, come on in. What should I do? Anyone? Okay. So dogmatic it is. Take a step forward using brakes, where excruciating pain crashes over you and Theodore's voice fades into the firestorm. Inferno, the harrowing pyre, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. Rush of blood in your temples, and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, but suddenly retreating, is driven away by some mighty will. New strength spreads throughout your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see a glow with warm light before you, the Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. The next moment, you're struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Volga wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace. Oh, sweet.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Yeah, that's what Iconoclast, I think the other one was. See, the one I played it before, I ran round. So Iconoclast, but yeah, I thought I'd go somewhere different. I don't want to go heretical on this playthrough. I'll go dogmatic for the Emperor. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects, Alicia.
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
I did. Did you just assume my pronoun?
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abala, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Even if you anticipate another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much further.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake. Indeed it is. Your wounds. noticed the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Phalanxius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it. Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed the trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the breach. Kunrad Voigtvir was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once. A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
What's that? Fresh injury.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step.
I have a nose for...
Look no further. Let me help.
I owe you a debt. I know how to take risks.
Yep.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. This is intriguing.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Yeah, go everywhere, loot everything. What's that? Ooh. Plasma conduits. Lovely.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't want to. You can't make me. Jesus, you wouldn't think what a fucking spaceship, would you? Oh, there's more. And she's dead. Oh well. Bizarre fragment hung on a trophy board. The light smooth surface of the object is dotted with dark spots and crumbling holes. You're a crumbling hole. Really? Really, that's all he's got. Helmet the devoted protector requires dogmatic follower. Helmet grants his wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. That's me. I love that. But where's his melter gun?
Let us not dawdle.
Theodore's Rosary. Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Red Trader's Cloak. I like that. And I've got a cloak. I'm awesome. Right. Murder scene looks like something caught the victim by surprise. Theodora von Valanci's body is sprawled on the large blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Not good enough, obviously.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
They do indeed.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Okay, then don't.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad. And what is that? Ah! Something dark. Enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul. That's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft. Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah. For the suit around here. Okie dokie then.
Here we go again.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice?
Armor protects the character from incoming damage. Like me, are both very at the moment. The armor stat increases, indicates what percent of incoming damage on the attack it can absorb. Just dodge an enemy attack. Okay. Character in light armor dodges attacks more often, but takes more damage when hit. We know as long as damage attacks hit, which is what. Yeah. You've obtained heavy armor. Have I? What the fuck? Handwritten letter with a seal. Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual case. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart for the Rykad system. One of my acolytes, interrogator Henrik van Kalox, operates there at the present time. Upon his arrival in the system, you will without delay make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Forbundus system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Anticipating any instructions you may have, I will stress that the nature of interrogator Van Kalox's activities on Rykad Minoris is of no concern to you. If required, Van Kalox himself will disclose details of his mission. May the Emperor's light be with you, XC. There's not many people that can order a fucking... rogue trader around. Well, it says I've got heavy armour, but I didn't pick any up. Unless you mean his.
It will be done. An exemplary strike. Grey hair, sure hair. I will do my duty.
Right, that's a debuff.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Hello, T-Bot.
I'll see to it personally.
heavily damaged. Probably just as well.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay.
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate. Will do.
Out of my way!
At your beck and reduced to dust! It will be done.
I'll make it happen.
T-Ball, stop trying to feel up the machine spirit, you pervert.
On it. Your end was inevitable. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Ooh. Ooh. What we got here? What's this? Dismantling attack to operative immediately inflicts one exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against the target. That attack always hits. Okay. Ooh. What would you recommend here, Watsy? With my main character, Sniper. I'm thinking this one. That one. Right, so he gets daring breach. Okay, go yeah. enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack is immediate addition plus 5 damage. Does not snack or can be activated after another attack made by either the same enemy or a different one. Ooh, I like that. All power, but to withstand the horrors of the warp. Well, she's a psyker, so that's probably the best bet. What's that one? Someone's making eggs, I can smell it. Fire and mastery. Make a number of extra attacks equal to a weapon's rate of fire. Cost at least AP, so do not spend AP. Ooh. Very nice. What have we got? Nice. I'm going to go with that one because she's going to go through that burst fire. She'll go through ammo quite quick. So I'm going to go for that.
Is there money to be made?
Probably. Have I got all the good stuff? Can I use a shotgun in melee? No. Or can I?
I always keep my options open.
Get to the bridge. Get to the chopper. Obviously, it's just chilling. Law warp.
That's how it's done.
If we just put up to the warp energies that meets the bridge. Wonderful.
Let us not dawdle.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
You are here. But where is the Lord Captain? God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Not so fast.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Yeah.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
No, you don't.
We are out of time. No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
Ba ba ba.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
And who killed her?
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh, look. T-Boy leading this game.
No mercy to those who oppose Von Valancius.
Let the blood flow!
Okay. $128 hit points. Fuck.
Consider this a taste of what's to come. Who, if not me?
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
But you want it. I can't eat it on stream. It'll be cold by the time of it. Huh? Liam made me a sandwich. Bacon. I think that's an egg. Thank you. I'll eat that in a minute. Wonder what he's after.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! As the Emperor commands, I act. I am his will made manifest. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Really?
I'll do it. Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Eradicated. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Anything else?
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Motherfucker.
I will do my duty. Brace yourself, Pamela!
It's as good as done.
Pain cleanses the body.
As the Emperor commands, I am. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Can I fall back now?
Can I get him from there? No. Fuck's sake.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. No can do. Not the scryer's job. On it.
What are these dudes?
I've suffered worse. Field medicine at its finest. Victory is imminent.
Well, that sucked.
No matter the cost. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Right.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Mere pain won't stop me.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
me. Was that you? Or... Will do.
Just a minor setback. Pain and duty go hand in hand. Careful now. Indeed. I will do my duty. Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Accept your lot. Low momentum.
Nice.
My faith shields me.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's
Fuck
judgment.
yeah. Oof. Well, no one's wounded, so that's a good sign.
Keep your wits about you.
You leave my wits alone, you pervert. You alright there, mate?
I always have a backup plan.
Bet you do. Alright, let's level up. What do we got here? Characteristics, intelligence and perception. Okay. I guess that's good. Ooh, I like that. Telling me I should choose these though. Yeah, I do. If every combat the Psycho's allies gain a plus 15% critical hit chance. This critical hit removes this effect. Every 9th successful dodge or power by the Psycho and allies combined grants the Psycho plus 2 additional AP. It's not bad. I like that actually. My third deals damage to 3 different enemies, having a plus 6 next attack in the current combat.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
I'm the heir. Shut fuck him.
A noble deed. Let the crew offer prayers for the hero who renounced his impure life in the name of humanity.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Someone's crying because they're stressed. Abelard twat someone.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Yeah, I get a giant seat. Nope. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes. As if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. The voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and his voice booms with the horrors of the warp.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are my mockery. Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Okay.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
I ain't your fucking servant.
Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Hell fucking yeah. Graphical update.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
Oh well.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Fuck yeah. Bow before my glory. Hey, we've got a spinny chair. Haha. Oh, no more. I was worried for a few hours there, but after witnessing you fearlessly rush into the fray on the deck, the only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. Your strength only left you once the fight was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely, and now the deck clans are deciding who will take over Leetler's crews. It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I'm still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. To prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and And they in turn will have the honour of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Hell fucking yeah. We don't know where he is. Hello, kids. I have a spinny chair. Attention officers, you've been granted an honour. Lord Captain Grumpy von Valencius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. As you wish. Blah, blah, blah. Foxmaster. So, that's communications, okay. Master Helmsman, so yeah, he steers the ship. I Factorium Janice Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. Okay. It is an honour. The Secretary of 3 officers charged of overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance, Guns, the Infernus Master, so Fire Brigade, and lastly the Drives Master, servant of the Omnissiah. Supernatural entity, god of all knowledge, worshipped by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Unfortunately, our choir master, the esteemed Zachary Wise, head of the Astropath section, is unable to join us. He is in charge of communications with distant star systems. Master Wise has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Von Valencius Protectorate and inform them of Lady Theodora's passing and Conrad Wojtier's treachery. I will report to your lordship on the Astropath's progress as soon as it is possible to do so. It is regrettable that two more individuals worthy of mention could not join us at the briefing. The Master at Arms and Confessor Adalbert. Eminent Adalbert must see to the funeral services being held for the fallen officers, of whom there are too many for him to take leave from the chapel. Mistress Sarah Beck, who has replaced her late predecessor as a Master at Arms, is currently leading the search for any slow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, all fires are out. Jolly good. Lost more than 2,000 crew members. Lord Captain, the foes set upon this noble voyage have destroyed and published hundreds of machine spirits, the great warp engine entrusted to my charges unharmed, thanks to the Omnissiah, that its spirit mourns its dead brethren. Okay. 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 Okay, so there's a navigator station here, so we can get a new navigator. Okay, good. Oh, dogmatic. That's it. Execute him. called into a matter most important is your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to assist him for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You're perhaps wondering who the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything. I should tell you. The Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, and Chief Architect is willing to credit us expense. Xavier Calcazar. Okay. Okay. Daybreak. Yep, okay. Lord Captain, want to take a close look at the future. Find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora is well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you'll benefit from them as well. There's my spinny chair. I've got a spinny chair.
Rogue trader. I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader. The accursed servants of Chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the Rogue Trader could meet with the orphans?
I will meet with them.
I will pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request to heart.
Yeah, cheer for me, bitches. Brave ones, the masters of ship has appeared before you. The one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the Rogue Trader of House Von Valancius. Just looking out for them. The furthest way to help folks in trouble. It's our job after all, so we chip in rations here and there and make sure nobody gives them a hard time. We take the other ones into the clan's care if they want. Many in the guild are not our family by blood, but by circumstance. Oh, fair enough. Okay, so I can do. I, the Rogue Trader, Lord Captain, ship, speak to you now. Your parents gave their lives for a just cause and brought honour to the Von Valancia's banners and the Imperium. I'm proud of them, and I believe that you will become their worthy heirs. Yeah, why not? Just throw sweets at him. Your parents are dead. Have some sweets. Fuck off. That's it. Clap for me. Bye then. This was your idea. Can I shoot them now? I want to sit in my spinny chair. They cleaned up here quick, didn't they? What I like to see. Get the important bit done first. Clean up my shit. Ooh, what's this? Helmet of the devoted face of the sovereign. Okay. Well, let's just click. Like that. Claim my rewards. Is that all that was? Page 1 of 495. People that paid for early access, I'm guessing. In there. Butcher's over here. Interesting. Let Jesus the faithful to his word name, the text blah blah blah. But I can't have any of them. Every time contains schematics of flagship house, plethora of notes, copies, reports on the document. Mystic portrait painted by skilled artists greets guests who have been granted permission to enter the Lord Captain's quarters. Our crest. Coat of arms, the house was... Yeah. Meh. Greetings. Looking for trouble. Yep.
All right, let's hear what they're whispering about you. Seek not on firm ground, but in a golden hall suspended in the void. There waits a child without kin, but with a name blind to truth. She draws the brush across the canvas and does not notice that her palette is full not of paint, but of blood. And with each smear, this well does not deplete, but fills and fills up to the brim. One thing is clear. When this vessel overflows, none will remain unstained. Among the blind men and false prophets, a red-robed sage seeks the answer to a question. He does not know that it is not the answer he must seek, but the question that will draw everything into focus. Will you help him, rogue trader? But mark that sometimes ignorance is sweeter than oblivion. A chained hound chases after glimmers of the aurora, but sparks and the scent of oil confound his nose. A chain trails after him. What will happen if you pick it up? Will you become his master, or merely another beast in the pack of his true lord? The glow of dawn bursts forth from its prison. Dungeon walls cannot contain the dark essence wallowing in the dust. A naive cub pushes his nose into a familiar hand, one that holds death in twisted glass. Cherish it or cast it off as a burden. The sword of change has already been raised. What is one more life to it? I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now, of course, all...
Yeah, whatever. Right, well, I've got quests. The prologue's finished. It was as good a time as any to call it, I think. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I will call it there for this evening as it's gone midnight. Thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, big fight was good. I look forward to more. I think I'll go for the Navigator first. We'll have a look. But we'll be back tomorrow with more of this. So feel free to stop by. Thanks for the stopping by, Viral. I appreciate the raid. So yeah. Take care, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was a good start to a new game, baby. I'm quite happy with that. Take care, everyone. I hope to see you tomorrow. Watsy, you have to tune in to every time I play this game to tell me what to do, because I don't know what I'm doing. That's your new job. So yeah, you're part of the crew now. Yes, thank you very much, boys and girls. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'll raid out if I can find anyone to raid. Until then, good night. Take care. Bye-bye.